Hi, what's happening? I want to share with you today a project I've been working on, and I'm pretty happy with how it's turning out. Last year, this came into my possession. This is my maternal grandfather's bayonet. Well, from what we can discern from his records, it looks like Pop was in Papua New Guinea during World War II. I'm not sure if he was on the Kokoda track itself. He was certainly up in Papua New Guinea. He got injured while he was up there, recovered in hospital up there, and then returned to active service up there. When he got home, we know that he's modified this bayonet. The sheath we think he made while he was injured. The story I heard is that it's reasonably common for shoulder injuries, and it was a shoulder injury, to be given light duties like this to just get them moving and active while they're in hospital. There's my son on his bike. Sorted. He is fine, the bike is fine. So, we think he's made this while he's recovering from injury. Definitely looks homemade, like a personal job. Sturdy and would have done the job. Certainly belt loop and bayonet, done the job. And he's also replaced the handle material. You can see that clear handle material. And he had some alfoil like that. Not focusing at all. He had some alfoil as a backing, and it was, reasonably attractive. So what I've done already is I've given this a light sand to try and just see what the blade's a bit more like. It was only surface rust, so it's a very light sand. I am worried that I've sort of taken away markings in a couple of places, but I think that may have actually been done much earlier when the blade was maybe sharpened, or there's some marks here that sort of detract from that stamp there. But what I've done, I took the handle material off and I put in these family photos. This is Pop's official army photo, and on the other side is his wedding day, and this photo is a number of years later. I think it was after church, according to my mum, and that little girl there is my mum. Pop and Nan married a bit later in life, hence the age in that photo. So I'm really, really pleased with this. I think it has turned it into a real, it was always a keepsake, but a real memorial, perhaps, in a sense, and these aren't fancy photos. I just printed them mainly to see proof of concept, but I'm really, really pleased to see how it's come out. And I don't know that I'll take it off and change them. I think the photos themselves, they printed well, they look good. I'm really, really quite happy with that. A little bit more restoration work to do on the blade, maybe. See if we can remove some more of the surface stains, these black marks and stuff. But generally, I'm pretty happy with this. The idea, I remember reading something about American soldiers having clear pistol grips during the war and putting photos of family underneath them. So when I saw the clear handle material on this bayonet, it is always fun trying to shoot when the kids are playing happily. They're always happy as soon as you start shooting the video. The clear handle stuff, the US soldiers. Yeah, I believe they did that with family photos during World War II. I think it was World War II. Maybe some of my US friends can let me know if I'm right on that. What's the history behind the photos behind the scales, the pistol grips? And if some of my Aussie friends want to have a look at the markings, I'll put some stills at the end. I want to have a look at some of these markings and see what you can think. I'm pretty sure this one here is going to be Lithgow, but there's some numbers that I can't really discern. Or maybe you just generally know the history of Australian armament at that era. Ooh, kid rocking the table, and can help me out. But anyway, very happy with how this is coming up. Restoring my grandfather's bayonet. Thanks for watching. You guys have a great day. And remember, get outdoors.